Hi, I'm Ashley Anderson.
I'm Ted Hastings.
And welcome to Westport Industries. At Westport Industries, Mr. Hastings and I teach students in the PAL program, or a program for students with autism and autistic-like behaviors, where we teach a functional academics curriculum.
We focus a lot on other supplementary services such as vocational training and other independent-like behaviors that we try to have them manifested so that as they transition to high school, they're already well prepared for the vocational jobs that they'll be pursuing there as well into their adult lives.
So we're excited to show you around our program today.
So this, at the beginning of every year, as a means of trying to create the atmosphere of a professional office or some form of vocational building, we created basically a welcome packet that we've couched in the terms of being a professional training manual. And in this document will be every particular form of information that the parents need, from introduction to staff members to what is our actual program at Westport Academy, and what is an industry member, what is the student's obligations, what are the parental obligations to be a successful industry member. We also have other documentations that we use throughout the school year that will be an interest survey and things like that to get a better idea of our industry.
One of the things Mr. Hastings and I wanted to focus on this year is job preparedness. And so we broke down the different elements of a job environment and made them manageable for middle schoolers. And we looked at how we could build routines and procedures into our classroom that would allow our students to practice those over and over and over again, so that eventually, even years from now, when they're in the job environment, they're used to the process. Let me show you some of them. The first thing that each of our students has, and each of our staff members has, is an ID badge. Every day, the students come in, they get their ID badge from their locker, and they put it around their necks, much like many of us do in our professional environments. Another aspect of adult living that we wanted our students to be familiar with is money management in a real setting. In order for our students to practice that, each of our students is given a wallet each day. This wallet travels with them all the time, so that not only are they earning money throughout the day, they're also practicing putting their money in their wallet, keeping their wallet in their pocket, and being responsible for their money at all times. One final system that we have in place is our sign-in procedure. Each day, when students come in, they come into the room and they sign in. You'll see, as you look at these lists, that they are scaffolded to our students' ability levels. This student can locate his own name and place it up here to indicate that he is present. You'll see that there is no guidance underneath. Our students at this level still need the guidance to see their name, to know where to match their name to. You'll be able to notice this student here can come in, match his name with the guidance up above, and be able to sign in successfully. Finally, we have our students who are capable of writing both their first and last names. They come in and sign in on this sheet here. Throughout our day, our student time schedules are broken into 20-minute increments. If our students complete all of their work and follow directions for that full 20 minutes, they can earn $2. Those $2 they keep in their wallet. In a way, it's as though our students are earning a paycheck for the work that they're doing, to kind of reinforce that idea that when you complete your work, you earn money that will eventually end in incentives. At the end of the day, our students have the ability to pull out their wallets and go to the class store. Our store this year is known as Kia's Store. At store time, our students can pick from many different incentives and motivators. As our students look through this list, you'll see that each motivator, each incentive, has a picture accompanying it, so that even our nonverbal students and even our lower functioning students can make a connection with the incentive that they want. You'll see that this student has earned throughout the day $5, $10, $11, $12. That means that he can pick from most any incentive that's up here. This student in particular often buys computer. So he would come up, he would be asked to give me $10. He would give me $10 and I would hand him an icon for computer, which he would then take with him to the computer. For his entire store time, he will not be bothered by teachers or other staff members. He will have it as an entirely earned incentive where he can relax, he can pursue his own personal interests, and he can be rewarded for his excellent work throughout the day.
So to prepare our industry members for the jobs of tomorrow, we have constructed each of our classrooms as to be an office of an entire industry building. So this is the entrance to my classroom, and we call this classroom the Office of Foundational Education. In this room, we focus primarily on all the functional skills that will get them ready for the more advanced topics that they'll be pursuing over in Ms. Anderson's office. Ms. Anderson's office, we deem the Office of Higher Learning. In this classroom, they're focusing on higher levels of reading skills. They're focusing on office preparedness is what we term it as, but it is photocopying, scanning, shredding paper, filing, sorting, all the typical office jobs you may see or skills that you will see in other offices around the globe. On top of all of this, we have particular professions throughout the day that our kids are taking part in. One of them is right across the hall, and that is in the Office of Sanitation. Here, our kids practice skills such as washing and drying with a completely visual schedule. They also have all of their equipment for their around the building cleaning jobs, where they do everything from mopping, sweeping, cleaning tables, doing the extra laundry that has been left over and generously donated. This is where they also practice folding and sorting based upon the type of item that they are doing. Let's take a look at maybe some other jobs as well. In Ms. Anderson's Office of Higher Learning, we have a specific area in the classroom that we deem the office. In here, the industry member sits down at the desk, and based upon a usual schedule that is written on this whiteboard, there will be a series of tasks based upon their skill level that they will have to address in this particular area. It could be anything from data entry, adding information into a simple Excel spreadsheet, to shredding paper with the shredder that is located directly behind them, filing student documents that are not violations of confidentiality. Here, these are just general progresses and lesson plans. These are all files sorted and actually implemented throughout the school year, so the use of their skills in this area is paramount to the successful runnings of each office in Westport Industries.
Westport Industries is a functional academically based program, and because of that, our classrooms run significantly differently than other classrooms in our school building, especially because Mr. Hastings and I focus on teaching students who do have autism or autistic-like behaviors. Because of that, we find it really important to keep parents, administration, other staff members in our school, and anybody from our district who might come through our building informed. You'll be able to see that we have just simple write-ups outside our classroom that talk about what our program focuses on. You'll also see that we just have informational flyers about things that are directly pertain to our students. For instance, our sensory processing disorder that most of our students have. This way, staff members can come by our classrooms and have the opportunity to gain information that applies to our students and to the flow of our classroom. You'll also notice that we have information outside our room about a program called Best Buddies. Best Buddies is an organization that we've partnered up with this year to allow our students to have unprecedented interactions with their grade level peers. It gives our students an opportunity to partner up and create genuine friendships so that they can practice social skills and also just have a really great time engaging with their classmates. Thanks so much for taking the time to view our classrooms. If, after viewing this video, you have any questions about the functional academic curriculum, vocational skills training, overall programming of Westport Industries, or anything else that was referenced in this video, please feel free to contact either Mr. Hastings or myself at the email addresses listed on the Westport Industries poster. Thank you again for your time.